other stuff in my kitchen. It's either Whirlpool or GE.
Right.
But I've been fairly happy with it. It's been a decent stove.
All right, 1 minute, please.
Stuff that he's fixed or that
Hi, everybody. I'll be there in a second.
But he'll also
my nephew called.
Order you brand new stuff directly from the factory.
Hold on.
But
right.
I was talking with him, and the one I bought at Lowe's, I think it's a Hot Point, but he said it's made in the same factory that makes the GEs and all that other stuff.
Right.
So he said for the price, I think I paid $300 for it, or maybe $350, and it's probably, I don't know, it's big enough you can climb in there and fit inside of it. So
okay.
It's a decent size.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So.
We'll take a call and I'll actually check with you. What are you doing today?
Fixing to go live on YouTube and cook my dinner, and don't know if my brother's coming or not. He got mad at me because he don't want a crock pot turkey. So I said, that's all right. So
I'll be honest, I mean, that ain't a bad way to cook one. Or to get one of them big turkey breasts.
Well, I got a half a turkey. I put in the crock pot, and that's what I'm cooking today, folks. So like it or not? Yeah.
I'll hop off here. Let's get back to your YouTube stuff.
All right, you can call me later.
Alrighty. Are Joey and them off, or?
No, they're not. I don't know. I haven't talked to her. Yeah, but I had my hot water tank fixed yesterday. $1,650 to do the hot water tank and to put the plumbing right. I told him, if I can get by 3 or 4 more years with this plumbing that's not sloping down, then that's all right. It ain't leaking. I said, as long as it ain't leaking and it's on there right, because he checked it all. He said it's all right, except it's not plugged in there right. So, all right, we'll talk.
I mean, if he fixes the part that's broke and the rest of it's still working okay, I'll just leave it be for now.
I did. I don't have $2,200. I'm already giving him 32, so he ain't getting on another 22.
Yeah. And 22,000 to plumb the whole house is a little bit much.
I think so.
But, all right. We'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that. I was about to go live and my nephew called. And he just got off a night shift. And he said, praise God, there was no turkey fires. He's an paramedic. Nobody killed a turkey yesterday. So, but it's all good. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's here. Today is, I'm by myself, me, myself, and I. And I thought, well, let's go live and see who wants to join me, wants to talk, who's all getting ready to go on their R&R, who's all here, just be with their families and everything. So I'm going to try to move my camera so you won't You know, I'm sorry, I'm cooking my Thanksgiving in a crock pot. And when it gets done, I'll take the turkey out, brown it on in a frying pan on my stove eyes. So it's gonna be a wonderful Thanksgiving, whether you're with family or friends or by yourself. Think positive. My brother said he's not coming because he don't want a crock pot turkey. He wanted me to fork over the money because he's got a cooker, one of those you put the oil in and cook. He's got one of those, but he don't have the money to buy the oil to go in it. And I said, nope, I've already bought $90 worth of Thanksgiving that you're not going to come to now. You know, because he said they don't want a crock pot turkey. So I could have come out with it. I could have bought me 2 Cornish hens and had 2 different meals with it. But now I've got an expensive $30 turkey that I cut in half, put it in the crock pot, had to cut it in pieces because it wouldn't fit in even half. So it's cut in pieces in the crock pot, cooking right over there. If y'all can see it, it's right there in that crock pot, cooking away. Put it on about 30 minutes. And you know, someone said, "What time's dinner?" I'll be there. I said, "Whenever it gets done. If you show up, you show up." So if you're in Georgia and need a place to eat, I'm not cooking a lot, but God will make it feed 100 if I wanted it to. So it's just one of those days, you know, when you do your own thing and you have your own fun if you don't have family. So all those that are going to be on the R&R, y'all have a blessed trip. Have fun. I would have been there, but things happened several months ago that I'm not getting into. Price was a little high to start with and found it cheaper, but now that I've got the electricity going in, he's got to do right up there. He got to finish my light and the plug to the light. He'll do that on tomorrow. He's got a couple more plugs to finish in the house. They're in places that I don't ever use, but he's got to finish those. Then he'll start on the outside, putting up my lights on the outside. I'm putting up Ring camera lights and putting up my new backyard light. So anyway, there's only one person here, but that's okay. It's probably just Scotty, but hey, welcome anyway. Whoever's here, whoever's not. But I'm just gonna finish washing these dishes while I'm talking to y'all. And we're gonna have a blessed day and a fun day. You know, like I said, you wanna be down in the dumps, go ahead. You wanna be happy, go ahead. I'm happy. It's a blessed, wonderful day. So, arguing with your family, put them in the back of your head and say, I'm going to have a fun time anyway. If Uncle Bo makes you mad, go to the bathroom, come back out happy, you know? Don't worry about what Aunt Susie's doing, or Aunt Lou, or Aunt Bonnie, or your brothers, or your sisters. Be you. You know, they can stew in their own miserable. I'm stewing in my happy. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I'm glad y'all are here. A toast with my water to all my friends and family out there. Whether you're far or near, or wherever you are. Whether you're with friends or family or strangers in a Waffle House. Y'all have a blessed day. Whether you're eating with coworkers or you're sitting alone, think positive. Think today, I'm going to win that prize. I'm going to win that sweepstakes. I'm going to win that turkey. You know, that turkey's going to be delicious. So, just remember, if you're cooking a turkey, don't leave it out more than 2 hours because you don't want to get sick with bacteria from turkey. Enjoy your eating at the dispatch console. I just pray that you get no burnt turkey, house fires, burnt people today. No drunk drivers. Let it be a calm and peaceful day. Only thing that would be blessing today is a baby born on Thanksgiving at the hospital, not in the back of an ambulance. Or a miracle, you know? So far, so good. Thank you, Scotty. Yeah, we want those good days. Yeah, my nephew just got off work, and he had to work late to cover for somebody. And he said it was a quiet night and a quiet morning. So let's hope it stays that way for all my EMT friends. So anyway, I'm going to move the camera one more time over here and stand next. I got potatoes I'm going to peel. I don't know if I'll peel them on camera or peel them later, but I got them out and ready to go. But I do have I have to wash a few more dishes so we can talk and wash dishes, whoever shows up. Anybody want to come on backstage? I put the link out there. I know some people are busy with their families, cooking and or lurking in the background. And I got my can of cream and chicken soup ready to go to make my dressing in a little bit. But when this turkey gets done, or 90% done, I'm going to take some of the juices out, pour it in my dressing. How do you make your dressing? I make mine with cornbread and leftover biscuits or leftover loaf of bread or leftover some kind of bread, white bread, not seeds. You don't think you want seeds in. Some people might want seeds in their dressing, but I don't. And then I add cream of chicken soup. Let me tell you my secret that I've done for my family for years that they don't know about. My secret is I use zucchini squash. Or you can use yellow squash, or you can use yellow zucchini, green zucchini. But I peel my zucchini, take out all the seeds. I boil that zucchini with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I take that zucchini, put it in with my squash, but I puree it. I puree the squash. Now, I do sometimes puree my, just so I can get the lumps out easier. And I puree all that together. I add, depending on how much dressing I'm making, anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 or 5 eggs, depending on how big. If you're making enough just for 2 people, or 3 people, 2 to 3 eggs is plenty. You do not have to add an egg to your dressing because even though the cornbread and bread's already cooked, it will congeal back up. It will be a little softer than normal. But the only reason I know this is my nephews were allergic to eggs. And so whenever we made dressing, we made it without the eggs. And one of them's still allergic, and he's 21 years old. No, he's 20 years old. So when when he becomes allergic, if he ever comes allergic, but for them, they had to eat dressing without eggs in it. So, but I do, and I put sage or poultry seasoning, whichever I've got. I've got both today. And I don't add onions, and I don't add a celery to mine because I don't like celery that well. And I love onions, but onions don't like me. So you can put onion powder if you want, but I don't. That's what I put. And it tastes so yummy. So if you ever want to try something different, if you got picky kids and they won't eat that squash, casserole you going to make, puree it without the peeling, because you don't want to see the green or the yellow peeling, because that flakes will still show up in your dressing. They're going to wonder, what the world is that? Just tell them it's parsley or sage. But no, peel it. And so that's the way I do mine. Welcome everybody that's here. If you're lurking, eating stuff in your faces, enjoy it. But this dishwasher right here, it's got to have the electricity put up to it. So house, so know your codes if you ever have to have anything done. So the code is he had to have so many plugs in the kitchen. I can't even reach 1, 2, 3. I can't reach I can't reach 4 out of the 5, but I can on my tippy toes really push it. I can reach it. So I have a drop cord with a USB-C and US with a C and a B on it, on it. So I can, so that's about the way I have to do it. So anyway, but I didn't know there were so many codes and things. Oh, turkey, Spanish rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, pie, gravy, and green beans. What am I having today? Well, I'm going to cook me some cream potatoes. I like putting sour cream in my cream potatoes. I don't know if y'all do, but it's the best. Just not so plain. And I'm having a crock pot turkey right there in that crock pot right there. It's cooking. When it gets done, I'll eat. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Because I just got through eating an egg, toast an egg. So that's what I'm having. Oh, and I'm going to cook some green beans. And I made a broccoli casserole the other night. And I've been eating on it. I've ate it twice, but I'm going to warm that up and eat some of that with it today too. I thought about making some cucumber and onion. I love raw onions. And they don't bother me. Cooked onions do. So I don't know. If I was making the cucumber and onion, I should have made it last night, because cucumber and onion, salt, pepper, and mayonnaise is best. That's the way I make it. You can also add tomatoes if you got it, but I don't have tomatoes. Tomato seeds bother me, so I'm just going to leave that out. Anyway, I would have made it last night. But I might make it and have it another day this week, because I got some cucumbers that were given to me. I have watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but I didn't have it on today. And it's probably started already. I just didn't turn on my TV to figure it out. I'm not much of a TV person anymore. I'd rather watch my friends, my vloggers, talk to my friends on the computer, on the phone. Anyway. But I'm going to swap y'all one more spot so I can, that's going to be a lot better. Because I got to be able to put these dishes I'm washing over here on this towel. Because I don't have any other place to put them right now. So, yeah, and I'm making my dressing, my squash dressing. For anybody else, it's regular dressing. Don't tell them you got squash in it. And then last night I was watching, I watched it this morning because I didn't know they were alive. Because I don't know why YouTube does not ding me every time someone I am friends with, they don't say their own live. And so I missed Sean and Alana last night. But they're in Florida. Everybody's getting ready to go on a big old cruise. Like I said, I would have been there, but something told me. My brain said, you can't go on that cruise because you're gonna have problems, or there's gonna be something going on. Well, there is. Having my whole house redone with electricity. They're going in the walls and snaking them up through the holes. I had to make a few holes in the basement, but not up here in the house. So they made one in my bedroom behind my bed, and they put the board back and put the tape on it, and so later on it will have to be sealed up. And I have a friend that said they're gonna come help me seal any holes they made, repaint if they have to, fix things. Yeah, I do it should be everybody. My bell notifications, yeah. Every time I go to someone's channel for the first time, last time, whatever, I click the bell. Yeah, everybody click the bell if you want to see me or anybody else. But I clicked all. It's just that sometimes YouTube will show me an hour later that they were live. I don't know what it is, but I might have been on live talking to somebody else last night when they were live, and I just didn't see it. But I didn't see it. So I clicked all mine. But I'll be in Florida December the 5th through the 11th. On the 7th, my daughter's coming, and they may or may not spend the night. I don't know. They live in Florida. But she couldn't really take off for one day from work. And I told her months ago, but she didn't try. Well, I said, that's okay. I get to see her for at least one day, a day and a half maybe. So, but I'll be down at Disney if anybody wants to. Let me know if y'all want to meet up anywhere. Anybody in Florida, I'll be at Disney. I can take the time to miss a ride because I don't ride a lot anyway. I go for the fun, to show the people. I would say the food, but not really. Trying to get this water too hot. What is anyone else cooking today? What's your choice? Are you eating a hamburger? Are you eating at the Waffle House? Are you eating at Cracker Barrel? Or your local all-you-can-eat places open today? What are you eating? What are you cooking? Growing up, when I was a kid, I'd go in the kitchen and I'd say, "What's for dinner?" They'd get out of the kitchen. I'd say, "Well, what's for dinner?" He'd say, "Chicken, cheese, sauerkraut, and peas." Now go away. That's when I was really little. When I got older, he'd say, "Get that knife, cut those potatoes." I had to learn to cool it. But when I was young, it was like I was in the way, But I hope y'all are all having a blessed day. Whether you're with family or by yourself. If you're mad at your brother, just leave him standing in the corner and have fun yourself. So, you know, like I told my brother, I'll eat my crock pot chicken by myself. You ain't coming. Because I can brown it on the stove. You know, I did go to college. And I took commercial baking. I didn't finish. But I liked 1/4 before I was finished. But I met a guy, got married. And I was going to go back. But he got a job and he was an aircraft mechanic. And his job was more important than mine. So, but I can cake decorate you a wedding cake if you like, or a birthday cake. I'm slower than I used to be decorating them, but I can do it. But these days, back in time when I started college, you didn't have a lot of bakeries and grocery stores making birthday cakes. So now everybody in town who are on the internet are making birthday cakes and showing them off. I let them do them. But if I had to, I could. What's your favorite dessert? Mine's chocolate cake. If I had to choose, I guess it would be chocolate. Anything chocolate, no nuts, just chocolate. Nuts don't like me because I have diverticulitis, and so nuts don't agree with me. Anyway. Pecan pie. Yeah, my grandson had one of those order things for food, and I ordered cookies. And his other grandfather ordered cookies, and so they eat all the cookies. But I ordered him a pumpkin roll, pumpkin cake kind of thing. And so they're eating that for their Thanksgiving. Because my grandson loves pumpkin pie, pumpkin anything. Oh, chocolate cake, chocolate pie. I wish I could find my mother's recipe for chocolate pie. It was the best. I don't know what I've done with it, but it may end up going to the grave with her. I mean, she's still alive, but you know. Royal Hawaiian is a cool whipped cream, cheese, and mix, and it's done. Sounds interesting. Yeah. But I will show y'all my giblets. I got to cook the giblet part. Just and put some broth in it and stick it in my little air fryer. And I could find my bowl and put it on top of the stove and broil it, but I'm just going to put it in the air fryer and let it go. Yeah, put my little salt and pepper on them. And this I can use if I need to. The gravy, if I don't get enough. I shouldn't get enough stuff off the turkey itself, but I always boil mine, and I don't give it to the dog. Some people boil this part, the insides, and give them to the dog. I don't give her a neck. I don't give her a tail. I might give her the heart of the gizzard. And then some people take the heart and gizzard and chop it up and put it in the gravy. My grandmother did that, but it wasn't my favorite, so I'm going to leave it out. But I'm going to put my salt and pepper on this, put it in the oven, let it go. And I just added chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, you can add turkey broth. If you got turkey broth, you can add vegetable stock. You can add beef stock. The only difference in chicken broth and beef broth is the color. So I don't know how much. I don't know how much of this is actually got broth in it. It's broth. So let me stick it in the oven. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, my turkey's getting nicely hot and bubbly. It's going to take it till probably about 3 or 4 o'clock, even though it's in a crock pot on high. It'll probably take it that long to get cooked. Then I'll take it out and brown it on the stove if I want it brown. If you like, I love eating the skin if it's good crispy skin. If it's not crispy skin, then, So, got my computer a little wet when I was talking. Oh, you're making a chocolate pie? That sounds good too. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna have any dessert. Well, I've got my favorite cookie lately. Well, last year, so it's been Tim Tam cookies. Got some Tim Tam cookies. I got a frozen little dessert that it's called cookies and cream, but it comes from a guy who makes cake cups. Cake cups. There's not actually cake in it. It's cookies and cream, like chocolate pudding, or what's another word for that? Like a cream pudding kind of thing with cookies in it. So I got one of those left. I could take out. And if anybody else shows up, I have chocolate candy. I have Tim Tams. I have candy. So yeah. He's out of Lilburn, Georgia, and he goes to all the festivals. Not all the festivals. But he goes to the. He was at Japan. He was at not Japan. Yeah, he was at Japan Fest, and he was at Korea Fest, and he's gonna be at MomoCon. He was at a festival in Sandy Springs, and he has a line out the door for his little cake, canned cake, and there are some factories, places that do have actual cake in it. Now he's got one that's like a flan, chocolate and caramel, thick, like a flan. Oh, it's so good. And then he's got one that he made just for the Korea Fest. He made one that had the red zucchini beans in it. You didn't know that when he made it, it was just a light grayish color, but you didn't know they were zucchini beans. And it was delicious. He made that special for the Korea Festival, I think. So I wish he'd make it again because I'd buy some more of that. It was like a white mousse kind of thing. That's like the chocolate one. It's like a pudding mousse type thing. I couldn't think of the word I wanted a while ago. So I'll probably get that out maybe and eat it for my dessert. But I don't have to have anything special. Do the same old thing. Eat too much of anything. Well, we want me live 34 minutes. I'm thinking we'd live longer than that. Yeah. So I could peel my potatoes while I'm talking to y'all. Yeah. Well, when I get the turkey done, close to being done, I'm going to take the broth and make my dressing. The dressing will go into a little small pan like I showed you for my giblets. If it takes 2 pans worth, it takes 2 pans. I'll have one for the freezer. So, but if anybody is going to be in Florida or coming off the rock and roll cruise and would like to meet Roxy, Adventures with Roxanne, I'll be at Disney December the 5th through the 11th. I leave on the 11th that morning. I'll need a ride to the airport. You know, I got to get back to the airport. So, anybody live there want to give me a ride? I'm joking. But if you're going to be there, and I wish I wasn't surprised. There's a couple people saying we're bringing surprise people with us. They're not going on the cruise, but you know, or they're going on the cruise. Anyway, there's going to be some surprises all the way around. And I wish I could have been there. But getting my house fixed where I don't have a fire in it is the best thing. The whole house is getting replumbed for a lot of money. So, but I would like to, you know, keep it going, do some more. Have some fun with my friends. But if anybody wants to go on a cruise in February, I'll be on, is it MSC or NCL? It's MSC or is it MCL? I don't remember which one. In February, going out of February the 14th. Going out of Port Canaveral. That's what I'll be doing. All right. Let's see, can I give out any? I think I've already given out all my. Let's see if I can give any members gifting. I'm going to give out 10 memberships today. I'm going to bless somebody with a Thanksgiving present. So if you got a membership, you're very welcome. Let's see who got the memberships. The Fam Adventures, cruising is fun anytime. Alice, Ohio Travels, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Mama for Boys, Lois, Lori Barbara, 101, Doreen, and Festival Shelby. So, if you got a membership, you're very welcome. If you're already a member, thank you for being a member. Hey, Vanessa, happy Thanksgiving to you. I know it's not, y'all don't have that in Johannesburg, but I hope you have a blessed day and a wonderful, wonderful, rest of your day. So it's just me, myself, and I, and Candy. Candy's over here on the floor. She was barking, so somebody must have been walking. She likes now that she can get to the window and look out. She throws the curtain behind her and peeks out like, I can see everybody now, Mom. She could have done it before, but she started in the last, 4 or 5 months Like I can see out now. But welcome. I hope it, whatever you are, if it's Thanksgiving or not, that y'all are all having a blessed day. Like I said, don't worry about Uncle Bill in the corner that's being a butthole. Don't worry about Aunt Susie that dropped the turkey and picked it back up. Just don't eat the turkey. Just worry about yourself. Be happy. Say I'm going to be happy no matter what happens in my family or what happens with my friends. If they say they're coming and they don't, If they don't show up, don't worry about it. It's meant for you to have a fun day. Have a blessed day. You do you. But for Christmas, unless I decide to go somewhere, I'll be here myself on Christmas Day. Unless someone says, hey, come to my house. I'll go to their house if it's not too far. If I had to take a plane there, I'll take a plane there. Pick me up at the airport. If it was around Georgia and I can get there and back before it gets dark in my eyes, I don't drive at night. But being alone, sometimes it gets, you can get down in the dumps and say, oh, pity me. I don't have anybody. Stop it. That's what I said a long time ago. You got to stop it. You got to think happy thoughts. You got to say, I'm going to win that sweepstakes today. We might not win it today, but if you keep saying I'm going to win it, you're eventually going to win it. You keep saying I'm going to have fun with my friends, you're going to have fun. Hey, Delight's Destination, happy Thanksgiving. Wherever everybody is today, I hope it's being a blessed day for you. So, I'm not letting my brother get me down because if he shows up in this store and I only have a half a turkey, that half a turkey is enough for 2 meals or 3 still. It's that you won't get your own turkey leg. We'll have to split it. So, but if he shows up, I'll do it. He said he'd be here too if he was coming. But he got mad. He don't want a crock pot turkey. I said, whatever. Do you. I do me. There are a lot of people on going on a cruise or going on a cruise or on a cruise or just getting off a cruise. You do you. If you want to go on a cruise on Thanksgiving, go right ahead. I'll be on a cruise for Valentine's. Anybody want to come? I think I'm on MSC. That's what I'm on. Mediterranean Shipping Company. I think is what I'm on. MSC. Yeah, I'm on MSC. Going out of Galveston on the 14th of February. Anybody want to come? Meet up beforehand. I'll be there the day before. Don't know where I'm staying yet. I got to book that, but I don't ever fly out the day of a cruise. Happy Thanksgiving, Mama, 4 boys. So, it's like, you do you. I love giving out. I've heard it's great. And they had people say going solo. They do have a solo price, and you'd think it'd be half price of the regular price. It's not half price, but it's cheaper. Instead of being about $800 and something per person, it came out to $600 and something, $648 or something like that for one. And on some of the other cruises, if you don't get a good deal, you have to double that price, $648. So I thought, instead of over $1,000, I want to do the April cruise for Helping Hands for Cruising. And that's April the 11th, I believe. But I haven't booked that yet because it's a little more than I want to pay. But I said, shoot, I might as well pay it and have fun. And I get to meet my friends. Like I want to get to meet Chris from Ohio. And I get to see Captain Billy J again, you know. And the recipient that's for the Helping Hands for Cruising, you know. So I'm about 90% thinking, yes, I might, going to do the cruise. I just got a little more thinking to do. If anybody comes across any good deals on any kind of travel, whether it be cruise, land, sea, you're in Ohio. Yeah, that's where Chris that comes on here, she's in Ohio. But, I'm looking for some, I want something for my birthday. I kind of want to do a birthday cruise, but I can't find anything for the week of my birthdays. Either the week before or the week after. So my birthday's July the 12th, and I want to do something for July the 12th. No, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now, still in Atlanta, but my friend lives in Ohio. And, I'll get, if I go in April, I'll get to meet her. So, but I'm just looking for any kind of Black Friday deals. I might have a good sale that I haven't found yet for something for July. It could even be an overseas trip. So, and I got a friend that's supposed to be looking for me for a week, and he hasn't yet. If he's still listening, get on it. And if anybody, kind of off the subject, but not, if anybody on here uses the app called Fitch, F-A-T-C-H, I think is how you spell it, or F-I-T-C-H, Fitch. You scan your grocery receipts, your Walmart receipts, your Macy's, your wherever you have a receipt from, you scan it, and you get points. You also can go on there and use their app and book cruises. You can book hotels. You can buy your shoes. The Home Depot ad. Anytime when you use any of that, you get bonus points on some of those. Like in the last month, I've had enough bonus points from doing the couple of hotels I did for the conventions and things to get. I have $100 on there. If it's point for point. If it's not point for point for the item I'm gonna get, like I want to get a Disney gift card. Well, I've got enough to get one Disney gift card because they're 55 points. 55,000 points. 55.000. And I've got 107 point some odd 3 other numbers. So I like 3 or 4 more points to have enough to get 2 Disney gift cards. But they also have on there, like this past month, they had, if you shop at any of these stores listed in their thing, you're going to get 6,000 points. So I did a Target because I was going to get something from Target anyway, and I just ordered it online through their thing. And I did a Walmart, and I think I did a Home Depot. Yeah, I did a Home Depot, and I got my 6,000 points. So that's another way to save. Also, if you're using your credit card and not your debit card, if your credit card gives you points, you're going to get points from your credit card, points from Fetch. So And my brother was saying he didn't like that it takes forever to get your points. Well, if you do some of the little ads they got on there, like playing game, you're going to sit there on the couch and play your game anyway, so play one of theirs. It may be the same game you play, and it's going to give you points. Usually for a receipt, you get 25 points. But sometimes that receipt can be scanned more than once. And so on a game, I got 80-something points the other night, and then I got 300-something points the other night for just playing one of their games on Fetch. And sometimes, yes, it might take you a while to get up there to get enough. And my daughter did it, and she bought two $25 gift cards to whatever. But she learned her lesson. Buy the $50 gift card, because they only took one card at the store she was using it. So she had to pay the cash. She had to pay the rest of it in her cash. But if she had known that, she would have got a 50 and wouldn't have had to pay any extra, but would have had to pay extra the next time. She would have known that. So I always try to get the $50 gift card if they've got it. Now, if you shop belts is point for point. So I can get $50 to spend in belts for 50,000 points. So it's point for point. But right now I don't need anything at belts, unless I got capri pants on their clearance rack. I bought a pair of capris yesterday at a store called DD's. I don't know if y'all have one in your area or not, but they're Spanish based. But I like their stuff. Stay safe, you too. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for coming. So, yeah, we're only going to be on here another 5 minutes or so. I'll give it an hour. And, it'd be an hour. Some of those are working, eating at their workstations. Some are waiting on their food to get cooked. Some are still cooking. Some have already eaten. So, depends on where in the world you are. If you're in another country, it may not be Thanksgiving for you, but have a blessed lunch, dinner, whatever meal time it is for you. So, me and Candy's going to have a wonderful... I don't give Candy turkey. They say it's not good for them, but I do buy the dog food that's got turkey in it, so I don't know what the difference is. The little canned dog food, I buy chicken, beef, and turkey. And she got to where she likes the turkey. And I said, well, I don't know if it's good for you or not, but they make it, so I guess it is. I don't know. But it's been a wonderful day talking to my friends. I've had more here than I thought. Would y'all do me a favor? Thumbs up the video. Share it out. Let others know that Roxanne's coming back. I get my oven in. I might have to cook in it with y'all for the first time. So when it gets put in, even if I don't cook anything but a pot pie, I don't know, cook something in it. Because I'm not cooking a lot before I leave. I leave on the 5th to go to Florida. So, but I'm going to do more cooking this coming year with y'all. More in the kitchen, standing, washing dishes. More going out and turning on my camera when I go out shopping. And I may schedule some ahead of time, but I don't know like if I leave here and I'm going to schedule it. So I leave here at 11 o'clock and I'm going to schedule it for 11:15. That's about how long it takes. About 15 minutes to get to the place. But if I run into trouble, I can't go live in the car. So I'm just going to probably be pop-ups when I get there. So y'all keep an eye out for my pop-ups, my lives. It's going to be a fun year. I've lost a few subscribers. So if you unsubscribed, that's all right. I wasn't your cup of tea. But if you hadn't subscribed, go like it and subscribe. Share me out. Let people know that it's going to be a fun year for everybody. It's been a year and a half I've been trying to get all this work done in my house. And in that meantime, I did go on a cruise. In a year and a half, I've been to Germany. Been on 2 cruises. But in the back of my mind, I'm going, when is my house going to get done? When is my house going to get done? So with this out of the way, within the next 4 or 5 days, it's going to be like, relief off my shoulders. So, I don't know what banner I got going across. Let's see what banner I got going across. I can't read it. All right, it's my PayPal. Anybody want to donate to my PayPal? To me, Yeah, I lost 13 in about a month. I was 2,000, almost 800. I was 2,811, but now I'm 2,779. I lost a few, but that's all right. I'll pick back up. I'm going to start going, I don't know if I'll put a live out every day or a video out every day, but I'm going to trying to go for one more than I did last year. Trying to get back into the groove of, we have Eddie Lugo every single morning. Okay, that's fine and dandy. We have Cruise Life TV. We have Carnival Cruise. All these people go live. But how many times a week do you want to see people live? So let me know if you want to see me live every day. I can go live every day cooking my breakfast. Might be the same thing you see me eat. And I don't eat sometimes between 11 and 12. And then I cook my dinner meal, and that's all I have. Besides the junk I eat in between, like the potato chips, the chocolate, the cookie. So, yeah, sometimes I guess it is. They're clearing out those that haven't been to your channel in a while. Because I notice if you don't go to somebody's channel, they take you off their list. So, it's just one thing after the other sometimes. But anyway, everybody, it's almost been an hour, like in a couple of minutes. So, we're just going to say y'all have a blessed Thanksgiving, blessed holiday. If y'all are going out shopping this afternoon or tomorrow, be careful. I don't rush out there anymore. I do it all online. And I just got my grandson to buy for it. But this year, he's getting an early Christmas present. He's getting Disney. And I've got him a $50 Disney gift card to buy anything he wants. So, everyone, y'all have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed week, blessed Thanksgiving wherever you are. And we'll see y'all on the next adventures with Roxanne. Bye, everybody. Share me out. Like and subscribe.